this is going to be very different than other videos that I've done, which is a tier list. For those unfamiliar, what a tier list is, this is it. It's basically a ranking system where you rank anything from S tier, generally, which is like the top of the top, best of the best, and A, B, C, D, F, and, I think it's became popularized with gaming several years ago. They're all games, really, but again, you can make a tier list out of anything, and I love ranking stuff, so for the holiday seasons, I figure, let's do Christmas movies. I'm also going to do Christmas songs as well, but that'll be another day, probably after this one, so, anyway, we'll get right into it. Now, I will link this tier list down in the description if you guys want to make your own. With that being said, I did make adjustments to this. They just had legendary, great, good. I think this was bad, this was horrible, and this was trash. And I just thought there was too big of a gap from good to bad. I wanted an okay thrown in there, so that's what I did. And then I added the letter rankings to kind of help guide you through it. Really for me, because it kind of bugs me not having the letter rankings there, but enough talk, we'll get into this. Now, I'm going to warn you guys already, I have not seen a lot of these. I love Christmas movies, but I love the ones that I know and watch, and I don't really waver on that, so we're going to go ahead. You're going to see a lot in the never watched category, even if I know what the movie is and know about it. So we have A Christmas Carol. Now this is the Jim Carrey one, but I'm just going to lump this as a Christmas Carol. It's going to be all a Christmas Carols because I don't see any other here. This is going to go in either good or great tier. I'll put it in good for now. It's never been one of my favorites. It's a good story. But yeah, for now, this is a float list that can be changed. A Christmas Story S. That is top tier without a shadow of a doubt for me. Not only is it my favorite Christmas movie, it is one of my favorite movies, like top 5 of all time for me. So, spoiler alert, this is number 1. A Charlie Brown Christmas. This is going to go in great. It's been a very long time since I've seen this, so I honestly kind of forget a lot about it. I'm going to watch it sometime soon. I know a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving more than this one, but I still know that it's great and it's classic, so this one I have never seen. Bad Santa. This is going to go in great as well. I'm actually going to put this ahead of Charlie Brown Christmas, just because I know this more than I know this. So, after that we have Call Me Claus, which again, I have not seen. Christmas with the Cranks. I know that movie, but haven't seen it. This is going to infuriate some people. Die Hard. Never seen. Now, I'm not one that says it's not a Christmas movie. It takes place in Christmas time. It's a Christmas movie, but I'm just not an action movie person at all. I don't like them, so I probably will never see this movie. 8 Crazy Nights. Know it. Haven't seen it. Elf. Legendary. Love Elf. I have yet to watch it this year, but I really, really want to, and I'm going to, so I will get to that eventually. Have not seen. I've seen this, what is it, Ernest Saves Christmas. I know, I've seen this poster everywhere, along with, spoiler alert, National Lampoon's Vacation or something, whatever this is. I've seen these posters all the time. I've just never watched them, so. 4 Christmases, never watched. Fred Claus, never watched. Frosty the Freaking Snowman, great. I'll adjust the individual tiers at the end of the video, because I don't know exactly where everything will be ranked. Gremlins, great. In fact, I think I'm putting that up here. Home Alone, legendary. Home Alone 2, great or legendary. spoiler alert, these are probably going to be the only two movies that aren't at least C. Home Alone 3, bad. I don't care. I don't want to hear any opinions on this movie. It is not Home Alone to me. This is not my Home Alone. Home Alone 4, however, trash. Even worse. I don't remember much about these movies. I know I've seen them, and I know I hated them. So, but I think 3 was a little bit better. I think mainly the kid. The kid made it a little bit better, but it's not Macaulay Culkin. It's not, no, it's not Home Alone. Those are the only two that are probably going to be down here. The Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated version. I like it. I don't love it. It's just I haven't seen it as much. I've always been partial to the live action. So I'm gonna put it in good for now. But this one, legendary. No, I've actually not seen this new one, so I have to put it here. It's a Wonderful Life. Now, I'm actually watching it for the first time on Christmas Day. This is one movie that I don't know why I've never seen. I just haven't. And I really need to get on it. But from what the bits and parts that I have seen and what it's about, I think it would probably go in good tier for me. But since I've never seen it yet, I have to put it down here. Jack Frost. Now this is the comedy drama Jack Frost, not the comedy horror Jack Frost. This one is gonna go in, I think, great tier. Yeah. But where? I'm gonna put Frosty up here. And Jack Frost right there. Now, I want to add in some movies throughout that aren't on this list. The horror movie, Jack Frost, that would probably go in good or okay, somewhere in between there. Jingle All the Way, I have not seen. Just Friends, Last Holiday, Love Actually. I've seen this one time, for the first time last year, and it's okay. I mean, it's just okay. It's not bad. It's not great. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again on my own, but it's okay. Amadeus Christmas. I have not seen Miracle on 34th Street. Now this is the original. Now I'm going to put this in good. Probably right there. The remake. I mean, I feel like it's probably about the same, honestly. Mixed Nuts. I have not seen. Noel. Office Christmas Party. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But like I've heard, again, I've seen these, I've heard of them, I just haven't got to them. The Polar Express. See yourself in S tier. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, this is tough. It's either like at the very top of A tier for me, or the very bottom of S tier. And I think I'm gonna do that. Sorry about that car door. No, this is Rudolph in like Land of the Misfit Toys, right? It's been a while since I've seen it, but I know I liked it. I'll put it down. Probably right here, if I had to guess. Santa Buddies, have not seen. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Again, much like this Rudolph, I've seen it, but it's been a while, but I know I liked it. So I will just put that. I'll put it right by the Rudolph. I could adjust these later as well, so. Santa Muscles, I have not seen this, but if I had to guess where I would put it, it would be F tier, maybe D, on a good day. I don't like Hulk Hogan. I'm a huge professional wrestling fan. I don't like him as a wrestler. I don't like him as an actor. I don't know. He's just not my cup of tea. It's too over-the-top, cartoony, superhero, comic book wrestling. That's not wrestling to me. I want old-school Southern wrestling. But never seen it. Scrooged, never seen. Now this is a Spongebob Christmas. Now I don't know what this is referring to. If it's referring to like the short movie that was released in like 2012 or something, then I've never seen it. But based on this animation, I'm gonna assume this is the Christmas special, like, episode for SpongeBob, and if that's the case, we're going to assume it's gonna go up in grade tier, probably right here, if I had to guess. I have not seen this. I'm actually not even quite sure what this might be. The one movie that I don't know what it is on this list, because I can't read the title, and that doesn't look too familiar to me. The Muppets Christmas Carol. Whoops, it's lagging here a little bit. Not working for me. Well, that's gonna go into never watched. I can spoil that. The Night Before is also never watched. There we go. Still lagging a bit. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? I've had my computer running all day since yesterday, and it needs to be reset. Whoops. The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's not going there. That's gonna go... I don't know. I don't think it's great. I like this movie, but I don't love it. I don't know. I know a lot of people, it would be S tier for them, but for me, I think it's just gonna be in good. Probably at the top of good, though. The Preacher's Wife, I have not seen. Now I got the Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. The first one is probably gonna go at the end of yeah, the end of great. Maybe like right here. Yeah, at the very end. And then 2, I think, might bump down to good. And then 3, probably at the end of good. Yeah, let's do that. This is hard. To Grandma's House We Go. I think I've heard of that movie, but I've never seen it. That's a really old one, isn't it? Trading Places. Don't know this one. Don't know this one. Or this one. Or this one. So I was not kidding when I said most of these are gonna be down here. Why him? This movie, fantastic. This is going in great. Much like Die Hard, I think a lot of people wouldn't consider this a Christmas movie, more of just a comedy that happens to take place in Christmas time, but I'm not buying it. It's a Christmas movie. I'm gonna put that in great all the way. Probably right here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, right here. And then A Charlie Brown Christmas is a duplicate, so I'm going to go ahead and go down the list and start ranking these. Obviously, F and D and C, those are the... Well, I feel like I can move the Santa Claus 3 down to okay, 2. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but I remember just thinking it was okay. I could be wrong. It could be at the very end of B, but I'm just going to put it here. The Miracle on 34th Street remake also could probably be bumped down. And I'm gonna do that. I've only seen it once, I think, but I just felt like I liked the original more. So let's do B tier, the Santa Claus 2. Can stay there. I think I do like that a little more than The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I like that more than A Christmas Carol. I think I'm gonna bump the Grinch animated version up to the top of B tier. It's like fringe B to A. And then Miracle on 34th Street. For A tier, we We get the Gremlins at top. I love this movie. Nostalgia when I hear that intro theme song play. Oh, I'm hooked, baby. Frosty after that. Then why him? Then, assuming this is the Christmas episode special of Spongebob. Then Bad Santa. Then Jack Frost. Then Rudolph and the Misfit Toys. Santa Claus is coming to town. Charlie Brown Christmas. And then the Santa Claus. You know what? I think I'm going to move the Santa Claus down to B tier as well. It is a really good movie. But I think that's what it is. Really good. I'm sorry if you hear a plane outside. I never hear planes here. Of course, when I record, there's a plane. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then for S tier, A Christmas Story is easily the first. Then Home Alone. That's gonna be 2. Then I'll leave Elf there for now. Do I like Elf more than Home Alone 2? Ooh, I don't know. I think I do. The Grinch, I'm actually going to move up above that as well. And I might move the Grinch above Elf to number 3. The Polar Express, I'm going to leave behind Home Alone 2. And then Rudolph. Yeah, I think it's going to be at the end of Legendary, so that is going to be my tier list for these Christmas movies. Like I said, this will be linked down in the description if you want to try it out yourself. But it is going to be a little different. Like I said at the beginning, these rankings aren't going to be totally what you see, because I changed them up a bit. While we're here, though, I want to throw in a couple other Christmas movies that are on here, or that aren't on here, rather. So, the movie Black Christmas, which is a 1973 horror movie, that would be an A. It's one of the first slasher movies ever, and that would probably be, honestly, right behind Why Him, maybe even above it. And then what else? I already talked about the Jack Frost horror comedy. That would be probably an okay. Krampus, I just saw that for the first time this year. That would go in, I think, at the top of good, because I did really enjoy that. That's going to be one that I watch every year. Silent Night, Deadly Night, I'm just now watching them, so I can't make a judgment call on that. I think that's just about it as far as those movies go. So, that is going to wrap it up, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more content like this. I wouldn't mind doing more tier lists in the future. And like I said, this will come out later tonight, the 22nd. And then tomorrow on the 23rd, I think I'll do a Christmas song tier list. And then that might wrap it up for the Christmas themed videos. But like I said, that is it. Thank you for watching.